off already with 3 players from Shopify splitting up the A site, taking control of U-Haul, and Bob getting pushed into the spawn, making her way back to safety, but they lose Jazzykins in the process as he's trying to hold towards Showers, and indeed, we clear towards spawn, at least for Shopify, and now a plant is attempted.
Oh, that's a good nade. We'll trade back. A lot of damage done so far, Vancillion. We can start the chaos.
Satchel to paint shells for a kill, and Shopify Rebellion are holding a very strong pulse plant. Bob, the first person in contact now, is the last player standing into this round. Can they do a bit of damage? None at all. Shopify Rebellion, a dominating pistol round here for Jazzykins. There's still good utility for a retake. Knifer info that's going to ping out only 1 player inside the site, so we can flood it in from the back. 3 players moving through. Smokes in the front, but Lorri still gets first contact and first kill in this round. Follow with some support, and C9 topples down. Low HP for the remaining players indeed, and it's a disadvantage for C9, and it's not going to pan out, at least for now. Jazzykin with a little bit of trick movements here, making it safely in the back of the site, but that's going to end it there. Another clean round for Shopify Rebellion. We'll see what utility they have for the retake for C9. Dog spots a few towards spawn, so that's information on 2 players. Gonna have to come down to Jazzykins with the shower flank. Nobody's really paying attention to it right now, so this could be a perfect timing. Now we're flooding out for C9. First kill for Mel for the retake. Still pressure in U-Haul. A battle here towards the back of the spawn too, as Sonder tries to keep it alive for the team. It becomes a clutch situation for Shopify Rebellion. As flowerful, it's not planted for her. She has to push forward, making so much noise. Gets the burst for the kill. The halfway as Mel then comes off of it. Gets the kill and the defuse to put C9 first point on the board.
C9 will push. Usually you'd see this if C9 had a Sky, right? Because you can guiding light all the way out over Phantom. Oh, Sonder. Great patience by Bob and the rest of the squad there. Oh, the ultimate stomp from Mel. It's the fake play on the other side of the map by Shopify Rebellion.
I love it. It's a nice little selfless sacrifice pretty much for Sonder, right? Paint shell's coming out from the top, but it's not going to damage bENITA. It was a safe plan. It's flowerful pushes towards the elbow. That is Jazzykins to fall. Viper's pick on the attack. We have to fight back on the elbow for C9. A double push, but also a double crossfire for Shopify Rebellion, who takes the upper hand. Bob's in a situation where she's probably going to have to try to save. I'm going to go for it.
Oh, dancing.
First kill. Has the res available too. But gets pinched from the back end from KP. On such a low buy for C9, that's not going to happen. We fight now towards Spice, but Cat wins that one. KP looking to avenge her teammate, as everybody else is falling for C9 on that pressure on Sands. Back in a battle towards Long B. A retreat from flowerful, going head-to-head against Mel's pistol, is now forced to rotate all the way back towards the A site, where Bob is currently waiting, with potentially the right-click classic. Inside U-Haul could still be dangerous.
See if the U-Haul take is the same. Ooh, the wait. I like the patience.
That's the flash, right?
They're like, you know what, Eco, that could be a shotgun as well. I'm not going to do that. I like the smart play. A little dink right to the beret of Brim.
The right click a little bit too far to do more damage than that. And now flowerful is cutting a rotation from Spice. It was a good idea. The chase was almost there to do some damage. It looks like it'll finally be alleviated. Alexis popping out towards the Viper's orb. And that's the kill secured for Shopify. An owl drone or a trailblazer to get that much more information. It's going to be a knife, but...
Oh boy, microwave
from Shopify indeed. The microwave into you, but that's not going to cook anybody. It's a battle for Showers. That's where it cools down, at least for Shopify. A 4 versus 2, and we try to answer back for Sonder. Regaining control towards Showers. A Spike is down out in the open. All of them suppressed by the ult from Alexis.
Oh boy.
But after the timing showstopper comes out, we're clearing out towards bench. Alexis still has a great angle, but first contact will be Bob. Jumping and weaving, spawning flowerful. We know now both players are playing towards Showers.
Little tag.
They hurt the showstopper too.
30 seconds left.
Slight tag there, and this is an audible off of this strat we see Shopify running constantly to U-Haul. The last round they did lose when they played this was because of Jazzykins and Shower. The audible was to put 2 towards Shower, and I think it distributed the power of the play too much for it to work this time. Cloud9 are able to pick apart Shop here.
Oh yeah, she hears the footsteps. And that's an easy kill.
It begins. Oh my gosh.
And
Not like this.
It was great combination as well from Jazzikins to allow Bob to slip through, because Jazzikins actually threw the paint shells on the right side towards Spice. So that that space was going to be able to get creative for Bob to move in. Try to answer back, though, for Shopify on the other end of the map once again. But it's bENITA punishing... Oh, no! Punishing Jazzikins, but it gets caught in a weapon switch.
Oh my god, TP's everywhere. All right, we're back to A, Vans. What a round. Yeah, I like the fact that you point out that Jazzy was there to help, there to nade, because it shows that C9 saying, all right, we're not doing enough, actually. We need to start figuring out where Shopify might be, taking space, adding pressure, letting Bob do this. Okay, Lorri trades. Oh.
Spike down A.
Playing in a position where she could easily ult in A and B.
Yeah.
To secure the round here for Cloud9. So you said, much needed round for C9. They got it. Thankfully for flowerful, we save a rifle. Play for Shopify. And a regrowth comes out on top of that, and this could be a perfect cue to try to hit the A side. It looks like it's going to be given up by Cloud9, and they want to play the retake. I mean, on top of that, you had Bob going into the beta days, going on a Sage op. Big shout out to Skadoodle, man. I missed that guy.
Heck yeah. All the Sage oppers. Mitch out there.
30 seconds
We miss you. Yeah, exactly. Oh, man. I'm going back.
Sorry, let's go.
Oh, no. Oh, no. PSM. Close play, 4-4. They still have their controller utility to use and get themselves the angles that they want to play here, but it's going to be a forced push by Cloud9 to get this space back.
Ooh, trying to pay the anti-flash, but still turns around to get the kill, but it's traded off by Alexis. Still, this op is going to make it difficult for the retake for C9 White, and we're playing the post plant as well for Shopify.
Fake defuse.
Yeah, a little bit of a tap, but that molly is just going to confirm it even more for Shopify Rebellion. It's going to click down. You're going to have to try to TP at this point, try to save the op if you can. The wall comes up, the fight from behind, not going to work out. Wait a minute. No time.
It's the yellow wire! Oh!
This round for Shopify, there was an eco for C9. 2 rounds ago, Shopify won it was an eco for C9. So both teams doing a great job keeping the economy low, but now it's starting to build up for C9. They should have another buy available into the next should they lose this one.
Yeah.
And it's looking to be the case. Losing 2 players in the process on both ends of the map. We TP through, and we're looking for a split to the A site for Shopify.
And this was one of the stacks towards B again that C9 had the util for. Shopify, like again, we talked about it before, Vans. The C9 retakes are great, but when you're not retaking with that full 5 or even 4, the util just is not there to make Shopify worry about what's coming at them. It's really had been up to Cloud9 finding like the retakes where they're down to 1, that they're winning the rounds, right? Everything has been such to the last drop battle in these rounds. You love to see it here in the upper finals between these two teams. It's what we expected, right?
Oh, yeah.
And it could be the grand finals again, depending on what continues to happen in these brackets. Everybody here is so hungry for that top spot. bENITA going to be able to find the frag there. Bit of a default, but speedy in the beginning. Everybody that has a lane, has a position, will push up, use some util. It seems like Cloud9's a little too privy to the situation finally at this point in the game, and where Cloud9 would be losing their members, now Shopify falls here. You still have a little rotation. Mel on it, though. Mel no longer at B. That Viper is holding A and locks down the site.
Jazzikins spotted flowerful too. We'll call that out. And they're just going to let him slip inside the site. Good luck here for Lorri. A 5 versus 1. C9 looking to answer back themselves with their own flawless. A flash out cancels out the flawless, but at least a round is secured. And in the end, Riv.
This one, and that cannot happen like that right now. Nade to the back of the site here to start things off. C9 going aggressive to see if they can change those numbers around, Vansili.
That's what we know C9 for, right? Being good on trades, being good on pacing, and now they have the attack to be able to do this as Lorri is inside the smokes, gets spotted by Alexis, but here comes the free gun, a trade-off from both ends. The advantage still comes out now for C9 as we open and topple down the B site. Double flank maybe is not going to do much at this point for Shopify.
Spike planted.
Slow push. Sonder can do a lot with the frenzy here. Took quite a bit of damage, actually. But they're working together. We don't have any headhunters to use. And I love to stick together here by Cloud9. Just making sure nobody can come in with util low. They all should just work on anchors here.
Paint shells were available, but it was used to clear out towards the back of the site. We're trying for the drive-by with the frenzy. At least a dink comes out, making it possible for flowerful to win a 2v1.
Everybody, oh my, they're choosing the stack site. Oh, it's gonna be a surprise in the tub. The nade is dodged. They have the clue that it's coming. They nade back out. Jazzykins goes in.
Surprise.
Oh, traded.
Still for 2 kills, and that's 2 guns picked up. At least one of them. Now the heal comes out now for Lorri. Spike is now down with 20 seconds left, so we have to commit into the site now for C9. Wall under the elbow, and you want Cat here with the Spectre to get the kills, get the entries. It's good for that first one. 10 seconds left. It's now going to get bloody, and there's only one more to go, and they get it for C9. Defense get the entries. Speaking of which, looking to potentially get another first blood here, but decides to fall back, allowing C9 to get the flank. Triple player, triple swing, and it's the first and second blood for both C9 players against SR.
What a cheeky little fake peek there coming out by the side of Shopify to get back down onto who is belong. Bob answers though.
Player standing.
And this
Free
is gonna
guns.
be tough.
Free gun upgrades for 4 players now.
Oh.
AP answers back, 22 HP.
For that site take. Really, really cool stuff going on. That spike's going to be going off. Nice job by C9. An ace, because it's always possible. KP, though. Oh, my word. This is about to be a party.
KP with the first blood, but it gets easily answered back, but we're still holding. The pinch comes in from the teleporter, and the advantage goes back for Shopify Rebellion. Spike's still in the hand, though, of Bob.
Bob?
With Katsumi. No smokes left, as it's at least still covered out. As I say that, I finally have a caster curse on smokes. Now it's actually open, but we have a molly to hold it back.
Oh my gosh, C9.
And Cat just potentially saved the round now for Cloud9. It was, I mean, a good idea to start things off. bENITA with a Bucky, 14 HP. It's written all over the wall here that the clutch should not happen. We'll take the time to at least talk about that cool little play that Shopify had before. A trademark to set off the paint shells from the A site into hookah and try to nullify as much as you could on the null command, no pun intended, for Cloud9 trying to get into the B site.
Teleports, because there's everybody up there. They still decide to go B. Ultimate's now going to be there. Okay. Cloud9 is just not afraid. They continue to push through. Down towards B long. Oh.
Second one's about to swing out. Misses. At least enough for damage and information. So the last 2 players at Cloud9 White understanding the flank is coming. And because you heard a lot of teleporters, you go for the double swing in spawn and it works out. Showstopper though, as it lands on the feet, at least the paint shells from Sonder. And a rocket right at the feet. Very strong ones with the orbital strike in the Viper's pit. KP pushing forward. Oh my god, the iPad comes out! That had to be a misclick because that was in the middle of a spray from Katsumi, but it works out. She's had some backup. The kill falls. KP falls, rather, and C9 are just going to slow down the pace right after that.
In this round, Bob goes up to 5 first kills, 0 deaths on the game. It just doesn't stop. You can see why this second half as well is just going in favor of Cloud9 with all these frags, these multi-kills, and even more. Sonder, though, trying to shut that statistic down.
That's actually really not bad. 40 seconds left. The res comes out, but bENITA, okay. Missed timing on that one. Tried to secure a kill on a res. I was going to say that was going to be perfect for a post plan at least. She's only got a judge to work with. Now as the spike goes down. Bob's going for that flank all the way through showers. It's going to be an op versus a judge, or you just keep bENITA pinned in that area. Lorri opping on the other end. Down to 6 HP. Flashes are coming out. Double setup inside you. bENITA runs in with the stimmy and a judge. The jump kill and the second one. How does that happen?
Amazing.
Now the 2 versus 1. The kill onto Lorri. Slow orb and a wall available too. bENITA has the molly. Swings back out. As Bob misses the shot, 24 HP. But Bob is just running away and keeping that clock down.
Oh my gosh.
We'll at least have it at half. And the up back out. Oh my god, Bob.
Oh,
just played the steps. Just played the steps.
Ice cold.
Just played the steps. Because of all these TPs, we have a weak A site.
Oh, the hookah party right now. Shopify brought the whole team. Oh, Bob waiting on the trademark the whole time. This false sense of security that flowerful could wide swing that, and they started attacking back. Lorri, though,
way.
with 2 of her own.
We run back towards the sands, and Lorri almost even got a wallbang headshot. Bob trying to pinch from behind, the flash, the swing for the kill onto Alexis. Finally, Bob's comes in for the rescue. There's 13 seconds left, and KP, all that she has was a Sheriff, is going to pick one up right now. A Vandal, 2 snake bites, a plant, and a lurk back from Long B.
Oh, my word. The Lorri Bob war going on there for a second. We bring it back. KP has so much ground to cover here and at least get a tap on. Oh my god, that was, oh, we all saw it.
One player holding towards the elbow.
Jazzy
The rotate
there.
comes back indeed. Jazzikin's clearing out the site, confirms it for a free plant.
Like we said, she's the moving sentry right now with the opening frags if possible. Sometimes she doesn't even have to say it. Lorri in the back, Guardians. You can see what the scrappy buy looks like right now. Oh my word, Bob just locking him out of the sight.
Nothing you could do except Sonder coming in from hookah, so a little bit of light at the end of the tunnel for now.
2 more.
Only 2,
One
only a
more.
ghost for bENITA 2. Lorri, last player standing, picked off by Alexis. And C9 convincing second half, winning that one 13-7.
It definitely seemed like it, kind of reading the prey, seeing what they could do on the second half, and they just did not let Shopify really get any ground. And if Shopify was pushing something, it seemed like C9 was already working that side, the other side of the map, fast enough. Yeah, at the end of this one, definitely have to shout out Bob. Absolutely game-changing play. Yeah, he said the thing. Game-changing. Yeah, absurd stuff. Really, just I'd be afraid if I was on the map right now.
Living up to the pace that they did on the attacker side. And that Trailblazer, unfortunately, is just going to meet the demise of flowerful as she gets dropped by Mel. 5 versus 2. At least we get a plant down for Shopify Rebellion. As KP is just going to pick up a Sheriff, going to try to do some one-taps if she can. We got 2 players that are weak, but Jazzikin has her own Sheriff.
That's a lot of
comes
audio.
out, Recon take control of tunnel. And for C9, though, it's spread across. We've actually even pushed forward for Bob down towards Cannon. Jazzikin's nice headshot with the Sheriff onto KP. That's spiked down already. And that's going to reel everybody back from Shopify Rebellion towards mid.
Look at her just staying, fight, standing tall. Jazzikin wants more. Goes in, the dash out. Oh, almost gets advanced.
But couldn't do the bait and switch. Mel does get a tag onto Lorri, but Sonder answers back. It's now the time where the Sheriff on the attack to ring and flowerful with the lurk. This is perfect.
What?
This now becomes a round for Shopify Rebellion, just like that in their force buy. Knife hits right where she is. That's going to be a tough spot where she's playing towards
30
bricks.
seconds left.
Viper Wall now is going to be inching that push from Shopify Rebellion towards A main, and it works out for the kill and a TP away. Try to answer back for Shopify Rebellion. But it's such a slow push from the double doors. It's just flowerful trying to set the rotation or cut the rotation. But Snakebite on the ground. Drops the spike carrier. Long range for 2 kills. And now bENITA is by herself. Forces to stick the plant, so we just push out for Bob.
Yeah.
And that's C9 White for the C9 win. If we can. And that's where Bob is currently playing. Sonder already made all the way up towards tunnels.
Yeah.
As the Trailblazer pushes Sonder back, who's looking to re-rotate back towards mid. Gets picked off once again, this time by Jazzikins.
Those plays become so tough because everybody on Shopify is ready to hit it, and then they quickly identify through utility that that's a stack on B. Now going to A here, it might just be a stack as well if they don't have enough time.
Down A. One enemy
Some great
remaining.
ADSing from Mel.
Oh.
Alexis with the last kill.
Deep
Nice little
bouncer.
bounce. Yeah. Or now we're finally going in. Flashes, knives. Jazzikin still in a great angle. Swall.
Nice double
Nothing
tap.
ever came up, yeah. But the flank comes in from bENITA. Traded back from Bob from spawn. 3 alive for both teams. As the plant comes down towards the A side, it's safe. And Cloud9 tries to come back in.
Dismantled some of these big rifles on the round for the side of Cloud9. Shopify in a bit better position here. Flowerful with the tour de force. Another? No, Alexis answers.
One enemy remaining.
Goes for the double
Last
kill.
player standing.
Recon dart in the end. And now it's just a Sheriff! Tries to jump away, but you can't fall from the grasp of Bob. But that is still pretty good. You're keeping 3 players planted up. Oh, towards the A halls. bENITA still gets a kill, but it's a hit towards the B site. Sonder dashing all the way back towards the site, and as Mel looks to break the recon dart, Sonder gets the kill. Least alert dies towards the A halls as bENITA falls. But it's now the null command coming out on the attack on the post plant for Shopify Rebellion to swing out from Lorri to get the kill onto Alexis. 2 more to go, but it's 2 incredible players. Make that only 1. Katsumi cannot get the headshot, and that's the 3 players alive on the post plant for Shopify Rebellion.
Nice little conditioning play there, and now we get our mid play. Here it is. We talked about this, Vance.
The importance of the double walls from this composition, but Jazzican pushes forward and tries to fight back. Nice Viper's Pit 2 to cover at least one side of the site to allow the players to cross over, but Seekers are going to find them from C9. Plant is attempted to go down. It will finally get planted with success. We also have a flank coming out from Bob.
Oh, Bob. This is where everything falls apart so quick once you see... Oh, they finally see her.
It's going to go down, but still Sonder gets the kill. That info allows for Shopify Rebellion just to get ready into the back of the cave. We're not going to use this as garbage time because it's still Bob.
Yeah.
That could get it done. 2 enemies spotted, but KP goes for the lurk through the wall. Actually, the economy's still okay for C9.
Great relay.
For a half bind in this round. Indeed, the relay is going to stun towards the ladder. Bob's just stuck. The slide across. We're just breaking through. Alexis saves her. And now we fight back. The crossfire set up for C9. And they almost got chaotic. It almost came into the favor of Cloud9. They've stopped everything. Over-peaking for a bit, but it works out for our trade. And a spike down. Give the advantage. Huge advantage. 3 players have a line of sight of the spike. And nobody's going to be flanking so far for Shopify.
I'm just nerding out ear to ear from this wall from Bob. A little sliver to hide in. Flowerful, however, trying to turn the round around. In chamber. Who's going to stand up?
From KP to actually get the owl drone out to break the crosshair placement from 1 player for Flowerful to get the kill, and the Hunter's Fury to pick up the spike, to full rotate into A and go for a plant. But the difficult portion is that there is going to be this trademark right in the middle of the site. At least the plant comes in.
Oh my God.
From
It's an open plant.
Through the doors.
Oh, safe.
KP on the top of the bridge. Will they expect this? Spotted. Mel's low HP. Up to Flowerful to get things done, but it doesn't work out. KP will now have to play from the door. It's punted.
What a good plant.
Misses the shot. That could have been huge! As Cat answers back. Hunter's Fury goes to no pings. At least the lurk once again from bENITA into the halls. Cancelled out by Jazzikins. Literally just went through the halls, got the kill. And the advantage settles for Cloud9.
Cruising back over. Still a very deep defense. We've been seeing this from Bind now to Breeze from C9. Playing a lot of that absorb and see what Shopify wants to throw in. They're going to have to use utility to get in. How far can they get? First shots are traded. Nothing's happening yet, Vance. Ooh,
Jazzican finally comes out for support from Orange. Swinging out yellow. KP answers back from the pyramids. And Sonder inches closer and closer towards the spawn. Trying to clear out towards the backside. Nice little flick back to get the kill onto Katsumi. The flank comes in from mid doors. Now you know the sky's coming through there, and Bob is spraying through Orange Box. Very difficult to do.
Oh my
First
gosh.
headshot on Flowerful, 2v1. Last 2 players spotted, caught with utility in the hands, and Sonder gets the quad into the round.
If they want a quick guiding light deep down the elbow of B with a push from Bob. So with that, I just called a backline being played by C9. They're pushing up, Vancilli. Oh!
Aljo never saw the left side. We were trying to punish at least the right side if you're looking from the attacker spawn cave. Never saw Mel as she comes out with 2 kills. Another kill towards Snake, which is all the way back towards Cannon there at the attacker spawn towards B. And that already makes it an early 5-on-2 situation in favor of C9 with such a lower buy.
Yeah. And they met the lowest of the buys to start, right? Like the HUD hunters. It's like, okay, efficient. Return on investment. Flowerful and Lorri. Just a few quick shots here from C9 to get that thrifty, get that round for themselves. And this is adaptation from Shopify Rebellion. A lot of their rounds came from a win when they could find C9 on the back line, right? Flowerful with a kill. Alexis trades, though, Vancilli.
Alexis trades for that second one. We fight back on the staircase.
Oh,
bENITA with
bENITA.
2 of her own. It's a 2 versus 2. Well, make that a 2 versus 1. Rifles fallen from the hands of Alexis as she gets picked off by bENITA. 3 kills into the round. So the 2 crucial players to open up the site with their walls, Sonder and bENITA, get it done.
And let's talk about that again from Shopify as we see Cloud9 sitting back on their gun rounds, seeing where Shopify is coming from. Well, then Shopify says, let's go back to starting on the C9 backline then. Let's go through the door. We'll be behind pyramids right where they are. They want to be in the fight immediately, and Saunders being able to promote that is so big. We saw it there, and it threw off Jazzikins immediately. Now with that off, though, Vance, let's see if they can promote something, but it's going to be a B hit.
Null command comes out. Bob's just looking in the air, trying to find that recon dart and just keeping the look at that. I mean, all this is a bait for Sonder to try to get into enemy backlines, and it works out for that kill. But Bob still at the pillar, still unstoppable, and it's still C9 that holds the B site. No plants coming in. Time to clear out the site just to make sure that no stone goes unturned. But that gives enough time for Shopify Rebellion to go for the rotate. Bob fighting long range on that lurk. A battle against Sonder down at 25 HP. Recon Dart gives some information, but Mel runs through the wall to get a second kill onto KP. 1 more to go. Flowerful in a 3v1. That flash, you wanted to know what it's going to do. Find the information. Goes for the swing for Cloud9.
Push just to start off, see if they can get an eye on Cloud9 quickly.
And while we're just trying to pressure and do a surprise attack, it doesn't work out. But I just wanted to point out cool stuff about C9, not having a KO, how to get information towards the elbow. He actually used a sky flash from Alexis that goes above the wall of cannon right at the elbow to try to get that ping while you have the recon on mid. So it allows for you to get both the tunnel and still the elbow site of B. So that's really, really cool for C9 for that. And now they're going to try to get into the A site against only KP's Marshall.
Drone over first. And they see when they're not even going to be able to really do too much. Oh, wait, Sonder trades back. Flash goes through, makes the team a little bit more comfortable about pushing forward, but they're waiting for the flank. Big flank coming from flowerful. Oh, wow.
No pulse plant mollies being available here for Bob, nor for C9. But flowerful has a crucial fight to win against Mel, who's been red hot so far in the second map. It works out. Bulldog. 2 versus 1, but still the advantage with the ADS of this Bulldog. Just making a lot of noise, just hoping that it could bait some and Vandals on the attack for C9. So the
great
really
read.
Good, nice flash indeed. Looking up, getting the kill.
Ooh.
Fast lane and rotate all the way across, but C9 still moving down towards the back halls.
Oh my gosh.
Alexis with the Bulldog. Dropping 2. The lurk on mid. Rotation cut away. And Lorri KP have a lot of work to do now. Still inside the site, still at tunnel, but KP is by herself inside the B site. Lori's still having her hands full against Bob's lurk on mid. Finally, both initiators from Shopify Rebellion trying to come back into the site while Bob is on a late lurk. Body peeking out, KP to save. Lorri gets the kill. And now the Vandal gets picked up, but Bob is back on the flank on the tunnels. And the recon dart spotted both of them, so he comes into that battle. 30 seconds left. So much time for Bob to try to go for the clutch. Aiming down the sight. The headshot onto KP.
Do damage right now. They're ready for that to happen and be able... Oh, saved? This is going to be another cheeky hide, Van Silly. We're nerding out. Oh, no.
The Sands push. Bob gets the kill to KP. Push it to A main and bENITA. Head Katsumi, but Katsumi dodges everything. Now all of those opportunities, the timings. We talked about the missed timings from Shopify Rebellion on Bind before. It haunts them again into this round as Cloud9 up at 11.
What about Van Silly?
Look at this push. The timeout is for the defenders to push out towards spawn. Bob gets caught, and finally, the reins of all these fours' blood has finally been stopped.
Okay.
We fight back, Spike is down, we retreat, but on the back lines, it's C9 on the top of Orange. It's traded out though, and Alexis answers back 2v2 by the staircase. Spike picked up. Katsumi trying to rotate back from shop into the A site, but we are hot in their tails. It also is going to be flowerful and KP.
Yeah.
Looking to go for the backstab.
A lot of utility to identify where Shopify might be coming from.
Here.
Spike planted.
Guiding Light about to come back up. Cat. Oh my word! A quick click there to drop flowerful.
Okay. Now we know where exactly both players are. Can't keep
Yeah.
the L-drone out any
And
longer.
the bite. Okay, not the bite, just the blow up.
Revealing area.
That's not going to help anymore.
Yeah.
What information she had before with the owl drone has now been nullified from a counter owl drone and a counter trailblazer. So C9 can just reposition, but they're at the same spot. Flash delays, everything's working.
So much.
And now we're at game point series. It's a B site, but KP's now already rotated on top of the bridge, but it's still Mel with first blood.
Flowerful drops
though,
cat.
answers back.
Little
Yeah.
trade.
We'll take those.
So fuel's going down, so they're trying to play a little back and forth here, maybe even to let that drop, but it'll activate the play and know that there's been a rotation from Shopify, but it's going to be back towards A. What is this ring around the rosy?
Oh no.
Oh, they're going to
bENITA
hear it
didn't
drop
have a
and know
poison-
that they're right.
exactly. bENITA didn't have a poison or to cover right up, so as they break it, it's
Oh.
Mel coming back, and also a push from Bob on spawn. This is bad news bears for the last two players, Sonder and flowerful. Flowerful on the rotate. Easy kill, playing duck hunt. And flowerful, good luck, have fun. Your barrel sticks
Gosh.
out. I don't think we saw it, though. Lex is still looking at the bottom of the staircase, and there's no ping.
Oh, my
But
word.
as we inch back out, making noise, that's it.
There it is.
13-5 as Cloud9 White now moves into the grand finals of the Game Changer Series 3 here in North America.
A lot, I would say, a matter of time before they did so, and they do it in the C9 fashion. They, again, like, stranglehold of each map that they do it on, only maybe faltered for the few first rounds, and it's the pistols where they shrug it off, and they keep going hard. What an awesome match coming in from C9.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's going to be tough to stop them anywhere along the way. They're a squad that continues to improve, Van Silly, and that last round on Breeze, it looked different from the rest of the round.